What is going on, people of YouTube? My name's Kurtyoy. Welcome back to the second and unfortunately final video of today because I haven't had enough time and I've got other things to do. So next week, because there won't be any snow and nothing to disrupt my usual schedule, there will be a video. Say it's only it's Crystal Palace. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. At least one per day, and hopefully one of them extra will be an update video just telling you guys what will be happening. But it's a preview. I forgot to say that. Welcome to a Game Week preview. Let's head straight into things. Starting off with the goalkeepers, we've got Cech, Lloris, Karius and Pickford. Two rivalries, Arsenal, Tottenham and Liverpool versus Everton. Got Cech in there at 5.3. He's yet to get his 200th clean sheet in the Premier League. He's waiting over 75 days now. And I feel like this weekend away against Brighton, hopefully for him he'll get 200 clean sheet, and I think he will. So that's why Cech's in there. Lloris in there because they're home to Huddersfield, so that's going to be a couple of goals to nil, clean sheet, all the lot. You've got Karius as well for Liverpool. Pretty much the same thing. They come home to Newcastle. You hope they get a couple of goals and a clean sheet, but it's Liverpool, so they're probably going to concede. So bear that in mind. And also you've got Pickford at 4.9 because he has a game week in game week 31, and I feel like there could be a couple of saves. There's not a clean sheet to be made against Burnley. If not, I'm wrong, and I'm sorry. Next up, we have the FantasyTote Dream Team, where you pick your fantasy Premier League 11 players that you think are going to score the most points. No transfers, no nothing. Put money behind it and say, here's what I've got. And that's basically what I'm saying now. Here's what I've got. Kane and Firmino up front. We've got 4-4-2 rocking today. Salah, Lingard, Mkhitaryan and Mahrez in the midfield. We've got Robertson, Davis, Martina and Valencia in the back four. And Lloris keeping Miguel, hopefully, without any goals going into it. Makes no sense really. But, need I say, I feel like that team is quite strong. Going forward, you could see big scores from all of the front six. The back four could be getting clean sheets as well. Could be a really good game week. Could also be bad. But you have to say, I'm loving FantasyTote. One of the worst things about Fantasy Premier League coming to an end is that the fact I can't do this because I do quite like putting money behind my ideas. But yeah, confident this week. You should be confident too. Head to the link in the description and join me. See if you can beat me. Next up, we have the defenders. We've got Davis, Robertson, Norton, Bellerin, Martina, and Mariappa. Davis 5.8. Spurs face off in an easy home game. Again, I'm not going to say this every single time, so yeah, need I say more? And there are more Spurs players, so yeah, I'll be skipping over them a lot. Robertson for Liverpool, again, he could be coming forward, getting those attacking points. He could also maybe get a clean sheet, so it could be a double points, double figures, should I say. So Robertson as well could be good, another left back in there. My fullback being Norton for Swansea. They face off in a rather interesting tie against West Ham. I feel like it could be a couple of goals to nil, maybe 1 or 2 goals most. And also maybe attacking returns for Norton. Carvajal likes his fullbacks pressing on. If you carry on playing this 5 at the back, I know full well Norton and Olsen or whoever's going to be playing in those left and right wing-back roles are definitely going to be looking to get forward a lot more than the normal 4-4-2 system that he rocked at Sheffield Wednesday. And we've also got Bellerin in there. Again, I'm hoping that 200 clean sheet can come for Cech's sake more than anything. So Bellerin also has to go in there for attacking returns too. You've got Cuco Martina, 4.4, playing a lot this season for Everton, albeit due to injuries, so he could be a good option. And Mariappa, I mentioned it in the review video a couple of hours ago. Mariappa at 4.1 is a fantastically priced player, and you really should be looking into getting him and other players for Game Week 31 in your team. But if he plays, albeit against Liverpool, could be a good player to have. Next, we've got the 5-a-side, where you pick one of the featured fixtures on FantasyTote and put 5 players in there, maximum 3 from each team as normal Premier League rules, and you see if you can get the highest score out of all the players in the game. Of course, there are other fixtures as Spurs versus Huddersfield and Palace versus Man United. Of course, the biggest game though is Man City versus Chelsea. So I've gone with Ederson at the back, Azpilicueta in the defence, Hazard and De Bruyne in the midfield with Aguero up top. It's the safest bet. It's quite safe this week for Azpilicueta. Maybe get those bonus points in if Chelsea get a surprise clean sheet. Aguero is bound to get some attacking returns. If they get any, it'll probably be through him. De Bruyne is wonderful, as to his Hazard. Ederson can kick the ball about 3 million yards. So all in all, the team, in a 5-a-side respect, is really strong. Next up, we have the midfielders. We've got Mane, we've got Mahrez, we've got Lingard, we've got Mkhitaryan, we've got Son, and we've got Siggy. Starting off, Mane, again, I've said, if you want to get Salah in, that's perfectly fine, but you might have missed the rush. He's 10.5. So he's quite expensive. You still want to get Salah, and he will score a lot more points than normal, but Mane 9.4 is probably a cheaper option, albeit still a bit too expensive for what you paid him a couple of months ago. So he's probably a cheaper option. If not, maybe go down to Ox or someone like that. But Mane is the safest bet, as you know he will play. And he will play in Game Week 31, so he's definitely a safe bet if you haven't got that Liverpool coverage and those 3 Liverpool players that you really do need. Mahrez again is back. Another time he's tried to leave, another time he hasn't left. He's back. How long for? Who knows? But Leicester face off against Bournemouth, and I think there could be a couple of goals scored on Leicester's part. Lingard as well, he's having a rough old time. Some weeks he's scoring points, some weeks he's not. He scored points last week, probably not going to score any points this week. But Monday night against Crystal Palace has the feel of a Lingard off the bench for them to come on and get the win. So I think Lingard could be worth looking into. You also got Mkhitaryan for Arsenal away against Brighton, could score a couple of goals. Chelsea went there and scored 4 early on in the season, so Arsenal could also do the same when both teams, when they went there, were under pressure. Bear that in mind as well. We've also got the 2 S's, Son and Siggy. Son coming in because I feel like Eriksen and Ali are out of sorts. But Son is pacey, attacking, looking to go at the defenders. Didn't play midweek, so hopefully now he's going to be ready, full and fresh, to go straight at Huddersfield and score a couple of goals too. And lastly, Siggy. Everton face off in that Game Week 31. They face off against Burnley as well, and I feel like Burnley are a tight ship to crack. They haven't had many clean sheets as you would expect from a Sean Dyche team, and I feel like Siggy is the key to unlocking any defence and could be the key in this game. Now we've got my star club and star player picks. My star player is Salah, my star club is Liverpool. Simply put, Liverpool are going to score loads. Now, it could be safer, probably even a better bet would be Spurs, but I feel like Spurs might just get the 1-0. There's also that in the back of my mind. Liverpool, I think, are going to run riot against Newcastle, and I feel like Salah is going to be there to score the points. So effectively, to explain those game modes, I did do it before. You pick the player who's going to score the most points, or you think is going to score the most points the game week. Same with the most clubs, with all the players accumulatively, and I think Salah and Liverpool are quite easy bets to make. And lastly, we have the attackers. We've got Firmino, Vardy, Ayew, Lukaku, and Kane. Firmino, need I say more? I don't want to go over the same points. So Firmino is going to be a good pick, and you know why. I've said it every single time Liverpool have come up. Vardy, 8.7. He's got pace, and he's got lots of it. And I feel like Bournemouth are a bit fragile this season. They won't go down. They're a bit fragile at the back, and Vardy could look to exploit that in what could be a big high-scoring game. We also got Ayew for Swansea, show against Wednesday, come on the pitch and change the game. And I feel like he is their best striker at the moment. He's in form, and he should be getting some attacking returns again this week when he comes up against a really out of sorts West Ham. We've also got Lukaku there. He's a beast. Fantastic performance against Chelsea, it has to be said. And he's got a decent looking game on Monday night against Palace, so that's worth looking at as well. And you also got Kane. Kane scores goals. Kane makes it look easy. Kane should be in your team if you haven't got him already. But he is going to miss Game Week 31, as he unfortunately had his Spurs team go through to the next round. If he didn't, he'd be a massive player to bring in. But he's still good, and he faces off against Huddersfield, so we're probably looking at getting at least 1 goal. And that happens to be that for this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you like, comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below what do you think of all my picks. Have I made some good picks, or have I missed some absolute blinders out? Let me know all that in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Next 5 videos next week. Peace.